Want to take you outside for this right here. That is a live look out at the St. Pete Pier. Oh, Bobby, that's a good look,
gorgeous.
too. The ombre, as Colleen would say.
That's exactly right, yeah. And, it's cool. You definitely need a jacket out there. This is the same building. This is the Ascent building in downtown St. Pete. We actually have two cameras. The other one's facing the other direction, so you can see the sunset. St. Pete Beach off in the distance here. There's the Trop, of course. And it's nice out there. It's just kind of cool. That's it. We're at 52 degrees right now. That's kind of chilly. The average high 71. We were generally in the upper 50s to low 60s for today. North to northwest winds around 12 miles per hour. They're going to bring in the cooler air. We have another cold night, but it's not as cold as what it has been. We do have what's called a cold weather advisory, which you see here in the light blue. And that's because the breeze tonight with some lower temperatures will make it feel like the 40s and really the feels like temperature. The wind chills are going to go down into the low 30s by tomorrow morning. That's why we have that. This purple area you see right there, Hernando, Citrus County, Sumter, that's where we'll see freezing temperatures tomorrow morning. Everybody else should stay just above that, okay? So we're looking good. We're getting warmer slowly. Mid-50s, as I mentioned, out there right now, some lower 50s. I mean, how about Newport Richey? It's been chilly all day. That sensor's been coming in around 52, 51 degrees. Now it's down to 50. The sun's still up, but it's setting now, of course. And then there's the feels like temperature for tonight. Nice and clear, but grab a jacket. Because of that breeze, it's going to feel like the low 40s this evening and then low 30s by tomorrow morning. Here's that cold air coming down. You can see the big trough again in the eastern half of the United States. But look what happens by Wednesday, Thursday. We're warming up. In fact, I think Friday, Saturday as well. That's Saturday. That's Children's Gasparilla. Look where all the cold air is. It's up to the north, but it's coming back down as we get towards Sunday night and Monday. And then we'll set back up with the trough in the east, the big ridge in the west. That's the warm and dry. This is where we have the cold air coming down. That's next week. Okay, so this week is warm. It's a gorgeous week, as a matter of fact. Look at this. Now, this is the GFS model. We're not quite going to 80, but we are in the upper 70s for our forecast highs Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Even, I mean, look at Wednesday. Tuesday's not bad. We're still in the mid-60s tomorrow, but you notice how nice it is for Children's Gasparilla, and then we get the chillier air to come back. We're going to have to watch the end of next week. There's been some forecast models suggesting some really cold air, colder than even what we've seen so far. That may change. It's a ways out, so we'll keep an eye on it for you. But look at the overnight lows. One more cold start tomorrow morning, chilly on Wednesday. That's actually real nice, upper 50s, low 60s, just to get the day started. That's going to feel really good. Again, we'll keep our eye on that cold, see what happens next week. Now, this is the big picture here. This is Friday night, Saturday, and into Sunday. And that is going to be a big-ticket item here as we get into this upcoming weekend. Things are going to change a little bit. GFS miles a little bit further to the south. But I got to tell you, that is my concern. This is heavy snow, and that's going to cause some issues. But that is, you're going to have a small area in here that's just ice, freezing rain, I should say. Of course, freezing rain. Freezing rain. And that you can't drive on that. That will put a lot of trees down. That will take a lot of power out with some really cold air there. That includes Birmingham. That includes Atlanta, Augusta. If this is all ice, which some of the models are saying over an inch of accumulation, that number's crazy high. All right, so hopefully that won't come. I didn't want to show you the numbers because they're going to change. But right now, that's what's on the table. All right, so if you have friends or family that are up north, make sure they keep following this forecast because we're talking Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, and it will change a little bit between now and then. So keep checking back. For us, it's very quiet. In fact, it's dry all the way through. We do have some rain chances for Sunday. Right now, it looks to be late Sunday afternoon into the evening hours, which is great, which means we stay dry and even warm through Saturday for the kids out there on Bayshore at the Children's Gasparilla Parade.